Advisory Council, the Illinois Municipal League, former Illinois Tollway Director, and of course now, Village Mayor. In addition to being mayor of Elk Grove Village, Mayor Johnson owns Johnson Insurance Agency, an independent agency handling all forms of insurance. Mayor Johnson is happily married to his wife, Lori, and is a father to 4 children and a grandfather of 8. So please, let's welcome Mayor Craig Johnson.
Thank you very much. Okay, is that working? Good? Yep, and a former wrestling coach at the high school. Actually, talk about Harper College. My grade point average was probably a 1.5 lower at Harper than it was at Northeastern University. That's because you've got some tough professors there that didn't let us, say this, screw around a lot. And I always said, I grew up a lot during my 2 years at Harper College. So they do a great job, yes. I'm a big fan of Harper College. All my kids, when they were growing up, because I had 4, and 4 kids close to the same age in college, cost you a fortune. So my rule was, you all go to Harper College your first 2 years, then I'll pay for any state college after that. And they all took advantage of it, and that's why most of them don't have debts through the ceiling. But now with the government giving them away, they should have taken the money, I guess. But anyways, I do thank the introduction. Thank you very much. And I thank everyone for being here. Let me step up here. It's easier. I do like to walk around a lot, so I apologize in advance. They learned a long time ago not to give me a mic, hook me up, because I'll be over there, you won't hear me over there. So thank you for being here today. And before we start, some I heard from a lot of you, and she mentioned my business, Johnson Insurance Agency. We're actually the oldest business in Elk Grove Village. My parents moved it here in January of 1958 and ran it out of the house. My dad converted the garage into an office. It was a 1-car office, we said. Then we moved when I was graduating high school to a 2-car office. And luckily, when I took over, we're now in a real office. So we moved on. But we're very proud to be here. But everyone's telling me the same thing I'm seeing in my business. And I can tell you the village is seeing quite a bit. And that is finding workers. No one can find employees to work anymore. I'm not sure what's happening in this world, but we got to fix that problem quickly. Our police department, our chief's right there. Right now, we're down 15, is it, Chief? 15 officers, which is 1 shift. We're down. And I'll be honest with you, in case you know someone, starting pay for a police officer in Elk Grove, starting pay is $80,000 a year. So I can't believe it. When I was younger, we used to have the testing at Elk Grove High School. We'd have 800 people applying for 2 police jobs. Now we're lucky if we get 2 people applying for 800 police jobs. So I know what you're going through. It's not easy, but let's hope things turn around and get going. Now, about Elk Grove. Everyone knows we're all business people. We've all been through it. We've come out of some tough times with the pandemic. I know there's still tough times between inflation and crime, all the stuff going on. But we came out of the past couple years, pandemic, whatever you call it, better than we've ever been before, believe it or not. I tell people all the time, now is the best time ever to be a business owner here in Elk Grove, to work in Elk Grove, to live in Elk Grove, and in all honesty, it's the best time ever to be mayor of Elk Grove because we are doing unbelievably well, phenomenally well. You know, I was talking to Mayor Larson a couple years ago before, he retired, and, we're good friends. I know Al for a long time. And, I used to always tell him when I was beginning mayor how nice it would have been to be mayor of Schaumburg. You got Woodfield Mall, streets of Woodfield, Renaissance. It'd be fun, exciting. And he was telling me that day, he goes, Craig, for a long time you always said how great it'd be the mayor of Schaumburg. He goes, in all honesty, it'd probably be best to be mayor of Elk Grove Village because you have built up, your community's built up a business park that's almost impossible to hurt because we have such a diverse businesses here in Elk Grove. Let's be honest, I talked to Mayor Stevens, Brad, and Roosevelt all the time, and of course Schaumburg, they're relying on, look at Rosemont, entertainment, restaurants, shopping. What was killed during the pandemic? Entertainment, restaurants, and shopping. Same thing Schaumburg. You know, Mayor Daley was talking to me not long ago, talking about how many millions they lost during the pandemic. Millions, tens of millions. Talking to Mayor Craig from Hanover, they lost 8 million. I just sat there, didn't say a word. Finally, Mayor Craig goes, okay, what's the word? I said, well, we actually made millions. We made so many millions, we actually gave all of our residents $400 water rebates to help them during the pandemic time. That was over $6 million. We were doing very well. And that's because of you folks. We've got every type of business known to mankind under the sun located in Elk Grove. When one's doing well in the economy, one may be down, well, now another one's doing well. So we're always going along very well. Luckily for us, during the pandemic, almost all businesses were doing well. I met a gentleman, and Brian, and I said, how's business going? Kind of worried about him. He goes, never been better. I said, well, what do you mean? I said, you make labels. He goes, exactly. What's on all the sanitizing bottles? Labels. What's on labels of defibrillators? Special metal labels he had the patent to. He goes, I'm running 3 shifts for the first time ever. So that's been beneficial for us and for you folks, hopefully, going through it. So we're excited. We came out safer. We came out stronger, more diverse, doing well. Caroline? Also, good and bad, because I was just talking, where's Helmut? There's Helmut over there. Talking to Helmut before it started. Helmut's been Elk Grove for years. He was looking for a new location set up. Couldn't find it. We had no space available. Couldn't find one. He went to our favorite suburb, Schaumburg. So, but yeah, we are at all-time low for vacancy here in Elk Grove, 1.85%. We consider 5% being filled, because you got transition time and so on. We're at 1.85. We're like some of the towns. We're doing a lot of tear downs and rebuilds. People looking for newer uses, newer buildings, meet today's needs. So we're very proud of that fact, that it's doing that well. I mean, you can see the size, scope of it. That's phenomenal. So again, we're very appreciative of that. Caroline? We're also trying to work to help promote you in different ways. We know a lot of businesses in Elk Grove, you can buy products directly from the factory, from the company. So we've got a program that we keep updating, just updated again, Shop Local, where people, everyone knows if you're still going out shopping, go to Streets of Woodfield and get your shirt. People don't know you can go in Elk Grove Business Park, which is the biggest in North America. You can go to Elk Grove Business Park and buy all kinds of items you need for your house or your business. So we're trying to help you. So if you're not on Shop Elk Grove yet, make sure you contact the village, talk to Nick or Josh. We'll make sure we get you up there. We want to keep promoting you folks, help you do better, help you succeed even better. Like I said, in 2021, we had an unbelievable year. Construction, expansion, new buildings, set records for us. $312 million in the private industry. We've never had that before. Highest permit, everything. Highest we've had. Most towns are suffering. We were booming, like I said earlier. The other thing we're becoming known for is we are becoming the data center capital of the world. Right now, we're second in the country, behind Virginia. We passed up Texas recently. We've got 3.5 million square feet right now being utilized. In about 2 to 3 years, we'll have another 2.5 million square feet being utilized. We'll have about 6 million square feet. And we got more. Matt and I, our village manager, our new village manager, was just talking at lunch. We have another development that coming out of almost nowhere will be another 1 million square feet coming up. So we are providing today's needs. One thing the pandemic showed everyone, we were grossly could not serve everyone that needs cloud and data service. That has boomed because everyone's working from home. Everyone's working from the car. Not maybe the old-fashioned way. You need that. Data centers are just booming. Now, people say, well, God, Mary, the whole town's data centers. Remember, even when we get to 6 million square feet, our business park, 60-some million, over 60 million square feet. Won't even be 10%. But it's a great use for our community. And the reason being it's great use for the village is, one, it provides great property tax. It provides even better electric tax for the village. And it's not much impact. They have almost no trucks. and not very many employees. So our roads don't get beaten up, they don't get overcrowded for transportation. So your business that need to move your products in and out, that's less traffic for you, which is good. And they really don't do much need for our services from police and fire. So we like it. And as a matter of fact, a week ago, Caroline, we just announced, we met with the homeowners. We have a new data center coming, another 1 million square foot data center coming. Everyone knows on Rowling Road, we're by Martingale, the old WGN Towers right there. Okay? Well, right across the street here, you see the old BBM Tower site was taken down, and that's where Bridge built the logistics location. Well, WGN said, hey, we're going to have a lot of extra land. Why don't we get some money out of this? So they decided to turn some of their land into developed property. They got about 90 acres there. They have to actually move the two towers, the 250-foot tower and the 750-foot tower. They have to put new ones in. They lost their life expectancy. They got to build new ones. That is such a prime location for their entire network, they can't give it up. They still, believe it or not, they still need towers to make the whole radio system, everything work right. So they're going to relocate them, and now that made available for them 35 acres of land. Now, our concern was these are all homes on the two sides, all single-family homes, all residents, about 125 homes. And they've been living a nice life with open fields behind them. So we reached out to them and said, hey, we want you to be part of the discussion. We met with them again last week, and they're all on board because a data center is the best neighbor you can have. Not much traffic, not much noise, all that. So, Caroline, the new data center is going to be coming, and it's going to be, like I say, 1 million square feet. Caroline? The layout is going to be such to protect all the homes, which are on the two sides there. They're going to be set back 200 feet, up there 350 feet. They're going to be the nice side of the building facing the homes. All their mechanical works will be blocked by the buildings. It's like the perfect neighbor if you're ever looking for something to come behind you that's changed what you had before. And again, we weren't sure what to expect. We had about 65, 70 residents showed up of the homes. And to my surprise, at the end of the whole meeting, we got an ovation from them. So we did something right, and we're very excited about it. But that's coming up in the near future here, and we're excited. The other thing we're doing is we're changing what we're doing. The world has changed, let's be honest. From manufacturing to everything, going all more high-tech, different ways. So our old Northwest Point up there at Arlington Heights Road in the tollway, we changed the zoning, the regulations. We're looking more for the innovation, kind of call it innovation park. We got the technology park built on Bussey's Farm. Now we're looking to utilize that into the innovation park. So anyone's looking, look at different ways of doing businesses, reach out to us. As land's getting scarcer, there's may be opportunities for you to look at expanding into a new tech park. We have, 2 or 3 in the books coming now? 3 already taking up some land. You can see some of the vacant land there. So we're excited about it. But what that means for you folks is we are aware of the changing world. You know, I talk to mayors all the time. Sometimes mayors get entrenched in the old ways of doing things. We're staying on top of it, and I commend my staff for that. Whether Nick or Josh or village manager Matt Roan and his staff, we're constantly thinking, what's the new needs for tomorrow? It's not the same old-fashioned. When I grew up in Elk Grove, we had nothing but printers and tool and die work makers. That's it. That's all we had at Elk Grove. Now we got data centers. We got high-end technology. The tech park, the old Bussey Farm, that we thought was going to take 5 years to fill. Took less than 2 years. Those companies aren't local. Switzerland, Spain, Germany, Japan, all over the world. And they're all high-tech manufacturing. Plus, we got Microsoft there with their development. So, again, we got to make sure we're available for them to meet the needs. And that's one reason all these companies come to Elk Grove. There's some new vacant land there right up there in Bensonville on Devon. Data centers come to Elk Grove. Why? Because we have what they need. We got all the power you need. ComEd's built 1 substation. They got 2 more planned coming to Elk Grove. Water. One thing Microsoft said, Mayor, on a day like today, we need 1.5 million gallons a day to core equipment. I said, I can give you 5 million gallons a day. And we got the fiber optic. You go down Tawny Road the past 3-4 years, it's been torn up down that middle all the time. That's because we were preparing, building for the next need of businesses. It's there. So that's why we're doing well. We can meet your needs and what you need done. Caroline. I know a lot of people, Cheryl Ann was talking about, we also realize on the combination private-public sector, it needs a change. Everyone lives in towns. You got the little shopping centers at the corners. Most of those shopping centers are probably, if they're lucky, half filled, maybe even less. Sorry, but Hallmark's not in every strip shopping center anymore. You know, the Beauty, Body Works is not in every strip shopping center anymore. They're going away. Retail use like that's going away. Well, the problem is, what do you do with that? Well, we had a prime corner that came into our laps almost about a year ago. And that's our first development in Elk Grove, and that's at the corner of Arlington Heights Road and Higgins. Down the street from the new tech park, close to Northwest New Innovation Park. It's right at the hub of Elk Grove taking off. So what happened was about a year ago, anyone from Elk Grove knows about the old bowling alley that was there. The bowling alley was there my whole life. I grew up a block behind that center. And the Handler family, great people, owned it from the beginning. But let's be honest, actually the Herald did a great story not long ago. There's 1/3 the number of bowling alleys in this region that we had just 30 years ago. It's kind of going away. So we got word that someone wanted to buy the bowling alley. What did they want to do with it? Not bowling. They want to put a used car lot there. So we kind of took it back. Then not long ago, another guy came in. He wanted to put a used car lot. But then we even got better. Someone come in and make it a giant used storage place. Imagine that wording up on top of that bowling alley, the curved roof, used storage here in Elk Grove. We said, That's not our prime intersection, entryway to Elk Grove we want to see there. This was our chance to try new development ideas for the future. So it turns out that the Strip Shopping Center, everyone here knows Jerash Bakery, the one where Jerash is located, that was also for sale. So the village board, to their credit, Trustee Schmidt, Trustee Lister, and Trustee Tammy Miller is here. The newer trustee gives me time. I'm getting older. You know, this gray hair slows you down. So we said this is our golden opportunity to try new developments to meet the future. So we're looking to do a mixed development there, housing and retail, combination. It's been done in other areas, so we're looking to do it. And the funny part is the housing today in need is not condos, is not townhomes, not single-family homes. It's apartments. Those are the biggest need out there. They're so vastly none available, they need it big time. And that location by Bussey Woods, close to the tollway, is gold. We've had a couple studies on it. It's gold. So we're looking to do it. And what we're going to do, we're going to do it the right way. First off, we're going to be very open about it. We're going to let people know what's going on. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a bid out. And we're going to let the private sector come back to us and say, hey, it makes sense. Here's what you should do. This development say, hey, try this. This development, hey, this. We're not developers. We don't build apartments. We don't build retail. None of the board does. Let the private sector do it. So we're going to put out bids later this summer, and we're excited to see what comes back. Because I can tell you right now, that will not be the only location in Elk Grove that's going to see that kind of conversion. It's going to happen in other locations. And I'll tell you this for a fact. We won't be the only time really pushing this. My fellow mayors out there are aware of it. We talk. They're waiting to see what happens in Elk Grove. Because you may see this all over the place, which is good. We need to get going again, get the economy going there. Other thing, as you know, we're a unique town. A few years ago, I told you about the Bahamas Bowl. Remember that? We're always thinking outside the box to get more recognition for our community and, more importantly, our business park. So we did that last summer. We were the first town ever to sponsor Olympic teams. We sponsored USA Wrestling, track and field, and triathlon. Never been done before. Great exposure for us, great exposure for the business park. And that's what we wanted. So we were excited about that, and it did well. You know, we had the athletes come back. Jackie Joyner-Kersee came in, probably the greatest female athlete ever. You know, we had top-notch wrestlers. I mean, it really went well. And we did something I never thought I would see. Never thought I'd see it. We actually sponsored the White Sox. Yes, I know it's a minor league ball club, but we want to help them out, us Cub fans. We want to help out those. But no, we actually sponsored, very unique. They had an innings, and we were the fourth inning sponsor all year. And I'm telling you, I was amazed how much feedback we got back. I was shocked. There's a lot of Yankee and Kansas City fans obviously watching because I don't think there's many Sox fans, but there could be a few. But anyways, we're excited about it. It went very well. Again, one of the reasons maybe why we have a 1.85% vacancy rate. As you learned from the Bahamas Bowl, I told you, Love's Fueling Station on Bussey Road came for one reason. They liked the Bahamas Bowl. They recognize Elk Grove and all that. So it does work, and we're excited about doing it. Now this year, we're trying something different. We're going to be combining new commercials with billboards. The billboards along the tollway there and around the area, trying to connect things, and a little different thing. We're not sponsoring sports this year or anything like that. We're just going back to kind of a unique, different way of bringing our message. So we got 15-second spots. They'll be playing all over the place very shortly. We're excited about it, and we're hoping to get the same kind of attention. That's the guy, remember, behind marketing, you want attention. You want to catch their attention. Make them stop and look at it. And like what happened with the Bahamas Bowl, people remember it. And they may come back. More importantly, they may click on makerswantit.org and see what we're about. Caroline?
Davey knows a thing or two about getting results. So do we. Elk Grove Village can help your business get big. It's not always easy getting started. We get it. Elk Grove Village can help your business get running. Business is like gardening. Sometimes you need a little help to make things grow. Elk Grove Village can help your business grow. Taking the leap can be daunting. We get it. Elk Grove Village can help you get your business started. It doesn't matter how long you've been around. Sometimes you just gotta move. Let Elk Grove Village show you why you should move your business here.
Again, different than what you normally see. Hopefully catch your attention. By the way, that beautiful pool picture, we thank our friends at the Park District. We filmed it right there. All the commercials actually filmed in Elk Grove. That one with the woman was filmed over by Cosman Lake area. And so, we want to incorporate our local thing. But we do thank the Park District, our good friends, for letting us film there and get that going. So again, we're looking for a different way to get the word about Elk Grove out, make people think about Elk Grove. And yes, keep your eyes open. I've already warned the board. I've got a unique thing with sports again, maybe coming up in a few months. So we'll talk about it later. But for now, we'll get going. Next thing, we are partners with you. We want to partner with you. I've had many mayors say, my God, Craig, how many 6Bs do you have in Elk Grove? I said, I don't care if every business is 6B, because that helps our businesses grow. It helps vacant buildings, underutilized spaces, or businesses that invest in buildings. Do it. And that's what we want to see. So we're here to help you. Like I say, last year we did almost, $116 million reinvestment back in our business park. New looks, new designs, new employees. So we're excited about it. So if you need anything for business, Josh and Nick are the ones to contact. They know every building in the village. They can work with you to make sure it happens. Caroline? Our partnership, I was talking to Helmut about this because Helmut's looking for trained employees in manufacturing. We're a big supporter. People forget, Elk Grove is second in the state outside Chicago for manufacturers. We're number 2. And Cheryl and I are talking about, we got to start promoting manufacturing more. Yeah, we may have $6 million data center, but that leaves another $60 million, and a lot of it is manufacturing. So we partner with Elk Grove High School. We give them $100,000 every year. It's a $500,000 investment, which may even grow more. And we're working with them to train the next generation of employees. As we're all looking for workers, we're going to try to get you as many trained ones as possible. They do internships. Their internships, they actually work for you. They don't stand it, they work. And we'll help make that realistic. If you never saw it, if you get a chance, I know Paul Kelly, the principal there, would love if you want to come by and see what they have at Elk Grove. Like I say, when I went to Elk Grove High School, we had automotive classes. Now, they're new technology classes with the latest machinery, equipment to train on. Also, remember during the pandemic, a lot of people, business looking for jobs, there still are, but they were really then, we hosted not one but 2 job fairs. The one at the high school, one at the pavilion. Again, thank you to the Parsons, our good friends. And it's amazing, the turnout we got, and we had successes. We heard from people. One lady, I think, got an $85,000 a year job start that day she was hired. It was ideal, but others gotten it. So again, we want to work with you to connect your needs to make sure they get met. The Ambassador Program, we're very proud. Now, mostly Steve, Trustee Schmidt, Trustee Lister, and Trustee Miller, who are all here, they are our ambassadors. They go out to meet with businesses. If you want to stop by, let us know. If not, they'll reach out to you. They go out with Nick and Josh, who are up there, and we go out to see what you're doing. We want to see firsthand of what's going on, your desires, your needs, how we can make it better for you. And the best way to do that is by having them come out and meet with you at your work. We're more than welcome to do it. We promote it, we'll put it in our newsletters, but it's a way for us to see firsthand what's going on. So we're not just guessing, we know. So please take advantage of that if you haven't yet. And I know Nick and Josh will be reaching out to a lot of you, and we thank you for that. It helps us. They come back each board meeting and tell us, hey, past couple weeks we saw this company, this company, this company. Here's one thing we're hearing about with these companies. And some things we've already changed. We changed some of our permitting process because of what they learned, and we're excited to do that. I apologize in advance, but I'm very proud. We have a hell of a lot of street work going to be coming on this summer in Oak Grove, and we love it. We have millions of dollars coming from the feds and even Cook County for work in Oak Grove. Go down Arlington Heights Road right now from Devon to the high school. It's a nightmare, I know. But that's a $6 million investment, mostly from Cook County, to fix a road that's long needed. Two things. Redoing the road, also putting turn lanes, left turn lanes all the way up and down that street. Been needed forever. Should have been done right away. Wasn't. Another street going to have a lot of work done. Nergy, from Rowling to Roselle, going to be redone by the county. The other road we're working on too is Beesterfield, from Meacham almost to Plum Grove Road to the west. All that, that's our big main streets. We're also doing work throughout the industrial park and the residential side. We are taking the money we're making, the money we're getting, and we're reinvesting right back into the village. We continuously reinvest that money back in. And you know what's nice about all that money we're investing? You still have the lowest property tax rate in all Northwest Cook County here in Oak Grove. Still the lowest with still all that investment we're making. Because those data centers, other things are bringing the money in. First thing we do is how can we make it better? So you're going to see road work on steroids because we're doing as much as we can, as quick as we can. We're ready for the work. We're doing it. And the governments love us because they are looking ways. They got the stimulus money from the federal government. They're looking ways to spend it. We got ways to spend it here in Oak Grove. Moving a water tower. May not sound like a big deal, but it's a big deal for the businesses. It's on Tawny Road right now. We're going to move it over by Bussey and Oakton, right across the street from that new prime data center that's coming in. The reason that's important is water towers, even though we have Lake Michigan water, affects pressure. We need water towers to get good, strong pressure for you. The last thing a lot of manufacturers want is poor water pressure. We know that. So we're making the investment to put in a new water tower that's going to be located over there, and it's going to help better serve a lot of business here in Oak Grove. So we're going to get that done very quickly. Another thing, we've got a memorial park right now by the corner of Beesterfield and Wellington, right by the Village Hall. We want to continuously thank our veterans. When we built that 20-some years ago, we didn't put in parking spaces. We thought people would park locally and walk over. Well, a lot of our veterans have a hard time walking, getting there. So we're redoing our Veterans Park. We'll put in some parking for them to make it better. The other thing is, we believe at this point we're still going to be the first Veterans Park, Memorial Park for the veterans, that recognizes the newest government military branch, Space Force. You know, everyone knows the Marines, Army, Navy, Air Force, and Coast Guard. We're going to recognize also Space Force. Matter of fact, at our dedication, we have a commander in the Space Force coming to dedicate it. And, you know, I think it's great. We kind of jokingly said, we all know the military songs for all the other branches. We still don't know what Space Force is going to be. Some say maybe the Star Wars theme. You know, I don't know. But it is I'm telling you, they're doing a lot there. We're excited about it. And we want to make sure we always thank our veterans because our veterans did so much for us. We can't thank them enough. They're still doing for us. I mean, that's why we're not like Ukraine with countries invading us, because we have strong people helping protect this country. Now, before I get started on this one, I know it's coming. As many of you know, I think someone's just talking with Mr. Carr about how much he likes our concerts. We put on a summer concert series. People look forward to it. And a lot of people that come to our concerts every year, it's from the business park. It's the owners and the employees. They don't have to live in Oak Grove to come to it. They like to come see our concerts. So one of the things we always like to show off is our summer concert series. So Caroline, if you would. See, Park District. So, thank you. We're excited about it. Like you say, we start off with the 4th of July. I know Mayor Prine's on it from Itasca. I can tell you this right now. Our fireworks display, we did it for the first time last year. We're going to do it again. It's better than Itasca's. Trust me. It is a display. We put a lot of money into it. We're proud of that. So come see a great concert, KC and Sunshine Band. Fireworks display that make your retinas burn. So looking forward to it. And then again, the other ones. Now, just give you a little quick thing, something different. My wife and I were celebrating our 40th anniversary this year. So my youngest daughter, who's actually getting married this week, took my wife and I, her and her fiance, to see a concert down at Tinley Park. Great venue down there. We saw Loverboy, which was going to play Elk Grove till they went on a journey or concert tour with REO and Styx. So we saw Loverboy, REO, and Styx. Now, remember, when you come to our concerts, it costs you absolutely nothing. Tickets down there, believe it or not, for us to go see it. Now, she got nice seats, $200 each. Those bands make more money now than they ever made before, and they tell you that. So, again, Elk Grove, again, best bang for the buck. Cost you nothing to be there. So, come by, enjoy it, relax. If you want to see something unique, all the bands watch us do this. We do a mad dash for the seats at 3 o'clock. What it is because they have to close off an area to put the stage down. People are waiting around the tape. And at 3 o'clock, we do a countdown. They can charge, get the first row seat, second row, whatever they get. It is something special. We don't have problems, right, Chief? It's amazing. The bands cannot believe it when they watch it. I had Mike Love from the Beach Boys standing there watching the countdown last year. He couldn't believe it. You know, there's a guy that played everywhere. So it's a lot of fun. But remember, I'll tell you the same thing I tell everyone, and I stand behind it 100%. If you come to our concerts and you don't like the band, the seats, the sound, whatever, I guarantee I will personally give you double your ticket price back. So nothing to worry about, I guarantee that. But we have sponsors help too. Matter of fact, Rocco Vinos is a good sponsor right there. Gullo International is a nice sponsor. They help out. We get the money from our video gaming tax, hotel tax, and to sell cigarettes at Elk Grove, you got to buy a license or cigarette license fee. So if you don't smoke, gamble, or stay in Elk Grove Hotel, it costs you nothing. Come and enjoy it. So we have a good time. So we're excited about that. So with that said, that's kind of a fast. I know I kind of speed talk, quick talk about Elk Grove. But when you leave here today, just remember this. One, Elk Grove is always open for business. We realize that you folks are what make Elk Grove so great. The old saying still exists. Every day we wake up, we bow 3 times to the east toward the business park. Because without you folks, we wouldn't have what we have, which is the best police department, best fire department, best public work, best administration staff. We have the best people in the world working for Elk Grove to better serve you. We expect nothing but the best from them. And if you don't get the best from them, I want to know about that. And you know what? I don't hear complaints, which makes me proud. So again, we're here to work with you, partner with you, help you succeed, make you more successful, and we're going to find that magic pill to get enough employees back to fill all your jobs. So thank you very much, and God bless. Thank you.
People have questions?
Sure, if they want to come.
Take a couple questions?
Sure. Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Anyone have any questions before we let it? Oh, right here.
When are you running for governor of Illinois?
Okay. Good point. I've always said, if you made me governor for 24 hours with no opposition, I'll do it for 24 hours, I'll fix the state, and I'll be gone. Happily gone. Real quick, and I'm going to talk to you. I've been offered, I've been mayor 26 years. It's been a great honor. It's a great privilege. I have no desire ever anywhere else. They offered me congressional seats. Remember Speaker Boehner? He offered me millions to run against, at that time, Duckworth for the first time. Phil wanted me to be a state senator. No desire at all. I love Elk Grove. We have a little utopia here. We're not going to change a thing. But thank you. But give me one day, I'll fix the state, then I'll come back to Elk Grove.
Anyone else? You must have done a great job, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank
I
so
appreciate
much.
it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. He always has some exciting things to talk about Elk Grove. And Rotary Fest this year is going to kick off with the Rick Springfield concert. And I know Amy does our volunteers. I'm with Elk Grove Rotary. And I know we need volunteers on Saturday night. So see Amy about that. We do have some drawings, I think, from our... Come on up. Brian, come on up. Gone One has a drawing. Craig. Oh, Craig's going to be the one on the hook here, huh?
What's it for?
This is for...
$5 Shelby Campus.
Oh. From Gone One.
Craig, no.
No.
I don't have my glasses on. Oh, you good.
Griselda de Rojera?
Yes, I got it? Okay, right there. Excellent. We got one more drawing here for a free lunch, actually, there. You want to let Craig draw that one, too? Good. Stephen Gillis. All right. Excellent. Just another note, our next luncheon is going to be something different. It's going to be members and mini golf. So those of you that aren't coming to the golf outing next week, mini golf might be more your speed. Over at Salt Creek will be, so we hope to see you there. Thank you all for joining us.